And here we go. Hey, everybody, how's it going today? Hope you had a fantastic day. Today, we are going to be ripping into a box of 2016 Canada Juniors as we continue our double header of Canadiana products here. Here's the box. This is something that I've ripped several times on this channel. So, for those of you who follow me, you've probably seen this before. So, for those who haven't seen it, this has a lot of the Canadian juniors for the men and also some women's Canadian players in there. It's a great set because it has a lot of players in it that are currently in the NHL right now, just like the guy you see on the cover, Mitch Marner. Uh, it's also a bad set nowadays just because it contains three of the five players who are in that court case that's been happening with the five junior players. So we're hoping we don't get any big hits of them and trying to avoid them just for now because we want to get some of the good hits in here. Because I've ripped this several times, I've got all the base cards. I'm really looking just for the big hits in this one here. And the ones I like to get are the legend players mostly. So some retro cards for legend players in here. And there's also the big logo patches. And I'm going to show you a couple here. One sec. I've pulled two of them so far. I've got a Guy Lafleur and I got a Mark Messier patch. They're manufactured patches, so I really just want to get more to complete the set. That's my main goal of ripping this. The other goal is to just show you guys what the cards look like if you haven't seen them before. Cellophane's off, save us some time, and 5 cards per pack, 16 packs in a box. Let's take it out and get ripping so you can see what it's like here. This is one of the better Team Canada sets in my opinion, just because it has such a good mix of NHL players in it, female players that are really great, and it's got a lot of hits in it. It's 4 hits per hobby box, so you got 4 chances of getting good cards in here. Uh, I've pulled up a lot of good ones so far in the past. I'm hoping the luck continues here. Every one of these packs has a decoy card in it to make it look really thick, but there's only 5 cards in the pack. So let's see how it goes. Sometimes if there's a hit in it, they'll skip the decoy card and just put the hit in there. So let's start off. Oh, we're starting out right off the bat with the Legends card of Joe Sakic, which is awesome. There's only 10 players in the 200 card set or the 100 card set base that are Legends. So this is one of them. You can see the number there, 97. The cards number 91 to 100 are the Legends. Then it goes into some subsets after card number 100. Oh, look at this. What a way to start. We got Joe Sakic and we got Mitch Marner, two of the biggest names in the set right off the bat. That's a base card, of course, of Marner. So let's put that aside here. And then here's the decoy card I was mentioning that usually covers up whatever the insert is for the box. Zach Portier. There will be players in here that you will not recognize and that I will not recognize. So just be prepared for that. Hallie Krzyzaniak, who is not playing anymore. There's also gold parallels, which we're about to see a first one for here. And it's the same lady that we just pulled for Hallie. There you go. There's the gold version, and there's the regular version in the silver of the card. So it'll be nice to pull off more gold versions. I have no problem with that, but just want to get them for some of the bigger name players. So I wouldn't say this product is a risky product, but there are players in here that did not turn out to be famous or continue their careers. So you hope you don't get big hits of those players, obviously. Kale Clegg. And let's just zoom that in a little bit there so you can see that well. Victor Mete and Stuart Skinner. We all know Stuart, of course, from the Edmonton Oilers. And let's see what we have behind here. We've got Travis Sanheim. Awesome. There's some good Philadelphia players in this set, by the way. And Lawson Krause. So this was just a straight base set of 5 cards, which we will get a few packs of in this set. And we're hoping that the 4 big hits don't all come at the very beginning. They kind of get mixed in through here. So I'll try and mix up the card packs here just so we have some luck. There's also 4 Program of Excellence cards that we'll get per box. Jamie Lee Rattray, get our first female player there. Mason McDonald and Emily Clark, who of course just signed the big contract for herself in the PWGL. Anthony Beauvillier, and another legend card of Steve Eiserman. That's fantastic. Can never ever complain about getting a card of Stevie. And it'll be nice to get a few gold parallels of the legends if we get lucky. But my goal in every pack that I rip is to hope I can get lucky and get a Gretzky auto. Tyson Jost is up next, and Travis McDermott, who's traveled around a bit. Jake Bean, Matthew Barzell of the Islanders. Like I said, there's a lot of players in here that from 2016 that went on to great careers, and there's one perfect example there. And our gold parallel is all right, Travis Konecny. This is probably one of my favorite players to pull, other than Mitch Marner, among the regular players. Yeah, it's the gold version of Travis. What a great career he's had, and I say this about so many different players, but Travis is another one of those guys who I just feel does not get the recognition he deserves for how great a player he's been. He has been quite a great player. Mackenzie Blackwood, now with the Colorado Avalanche after getting traded from the Sharks. And we got our first big hit coming up, first of 4. So instead of 5 cards, we're just going to have 3. There's the next one, Marcus Phillips. And let's see what our first hit is. It is a thicker card. And hopefully it's a decent player. It's from the female team. Is it? Oh, yeah. All right. Well, if you're going to get a great female player a card, might as well be Marie-Philippe Poulin. That's awesome. It's a jersey patch there right in the middle. Fantastic. Marie-Philippe. Wow. Playing currently with Montreal, the PWHL. So that is a fantastic one to get a hit of. And let's move on to the next pack. So that's one hit down and one really good hit. If you're paying attention to PWHL, you know that Marie-Philippe is the top goal scorer in the league over there. So never hurts to get one of the best, right? Okay, Dylan Dubé is one of those players I was mentioning from the trials. Dylan Strome, that's awesome. Strome has really resurrected his career in Washington. Another legend card, Mark Messier. That's fantastic. We're getting a lot of legends right at the start. And Natalie Spooner. And that's, again, one of those players that if you follow me, you know she's one of my favorites among the females. So that's amazing. Natalie Spooner, 2 years ago, led the PWHL in points, but last year was injured, so didn't play the full year. Here's our first Program of Excellence card, and it's Rourke Chartier, so not one of the bigger names in the set, unfortunately, so we'll just pass that over and move on to the next one. Some of these players, like I said, did not pan out well, which is going to happen in every year of the Team Canada cards, because not everybody can make it to the NHL, unfortunately. Pascal Laberge, Rod Brindamore, yet another legend card. Fantastic. Can't complain about that. Brandon Hickey and Megan Acosta Marciano. And the last one, oh my God. I cannot believe this. The amount of Natalie Spooner autos I'm starting to build up is crazy. There's Natalie with an auto. Fantastic. I pulled an auto for the last time I opened this box also. And I also, as I always keep saying, I also just met her and got her autograph in real as well. So what more for the collection? What is with Natalie Spooner and me pulling her all the time? That's amazing. I'm not complaining, that's for sure. Fantastic. So we got 2 hits, both of them from the females, none from the males so far, and then the big hits. Let's go from the back this time. Lauriane Rougeau, and we've got Tyson Jost, Nolan Patrick, and Michael McLeod, another one from the trials, unfortunately. And we've got one of our exclusives in the pack, and it is Brandon Hickey, number to 175. There you can see the numbering on it. And that's not a big name, unfortunately, but it's still a hit nonetheless. So we'll take it. I think, if my memory serves me correct, we may get one more exclusive per box. So a total of 2 altogether. Let's start from the back again and pull off the last 2 cards here. Okay. Bridget Laquette, Evan Fitzpatrick, Connor Hall, Pierre-Luc Dubois. There we go. Another NHLer. And we've got a gold parallel in the back of this one. And it is Perlini, Brendan Perlini with the gold parallel there. So we got another NHL hit there. So that's awesome. And let's move on to the next pack here. Trying to go fast so that the video doesn't take too long, and we're not going to spend too much time on the base because we've seen them before for a lot of people. Jennifer Wakefield, Julia Saulnier among the women's team again. Brendan Perlini again. Travis Konechny with the base card. Fantastic. And we've got our next Program of Excellence card. Our second one goes to Evan Fitzpatrick. There we go, with the Team Canada logo, of course. Let's grab the next pack and move into that one. That last pack wasn't a big one for all the big names, unfortunately, but we have had 2 hits and we still have 2 left to go. Oops, I think I showed you the last card there, so let's just take a look at it anyway. One moment here. We got another hit, looks like we do. Okay, so the last card was Cameron Morrison, and the first card, Dylan Wells. And that's all the cards we have because the last one is a hit. So instead of 5 cards, we've got 3. Let's see what we got here. It might be another patch from the feel of it. And it is Nicholas Hague. That's an okay one there. Nicholas Hague with a little bit of a piece smudged in there. So not too bad. Not the best one. I think I prefer the ones we pulled of the female players over that one. But that's not a bad one. So we're down to one more big hit we're expecting in here. Let's see if it ends up being an auto or a patch. It could be either one. Okay, Jordan Kyrou. We haven't pulled him yet. That's a good one. St. Louis Blues. Julian Gauthier. John Quenneville, who was not in the NHL. We've got 2 hits in this one here. So first one is Program of Excellence for Megan Mickelson. And the next one is a gold parallel for Zach Poirier. So again, 2, I don't want to say minor hits, but not bigger names in this set. Still haven't pulled a Gretzky or a Lemieux yet. I have pulled a retro of Lemieux. I haven't pulled a retro of Gretzky yet. I'd love to show you what the retros look like. Josh Mahura and Sarah Davis. Jocelyn Larocque, that's a good one. Holy moly. Holy moly. I did not see that coming. Mitch Marner with the auto patch. Sticker auto, but still. And on top of that, it is numbered to 125. That is fantastic. There's one more card behind it. I'll just show you that one really quickly. Brianne Jenner. Oh, actually, there's 2 more cards. Let's get those out of the way. Lawson Krause is the other one. Wow. The last hit of the box ends up being a huge one. Mitch Marner, who's the star player of this year from 2016, with the patch auto. Fantastic. And of course, Mitch is now traded from the Leafs to Vegas at the time of this video being filmed. Beautiful card. We'll come back to that later. We've still got a few more packs left. And I've pulled patches of Mitch before. I've pulled his Young Gun before. I have never pulled Mitch's auto before. So that was really, really nice to see. And I'm still a big fan of Mitch, even though he's not with the Leafs anymore. He was an amazing player. Hayden Fleury, fantastic. Brett Howden, and then coming in behind there, we got another exclusive. We've got Logan Stanley and Megan Mickelson again. And our exclusive this time will be Nicholas Hague. Nicholas Hague to 175. And that leaves us with just 2 more packs to go. Whew, we got some pretty darn good hits. Out of 4 hits, I would say 3 of them were bangers. The fourth one was just kind of okay. Owen Tippett, fantastic. Great player. Roland McCowan. And from the back, we've got Michael McLeod from the Trials, unfortunately. Noah Gregor. And a gold parallel of Laura Fertino. That's a minor hit there. I don't think she's even playing anymore. And right now, it's hard to have anything that'll match up to what we got with the Marner auto. That's as good as it gets for this box, other than getting a Gretzky. Samuel Maltebal, that's fantastic. What a great goalie he's been. William Bitton, and looks like our last hit will be a program of excellence to finish things off, but we got a base card of Nolan Patrick. Alrighty, Dougie. Last pack that we open, and we get Doug Gilmour in the Team Canada uniform. Fantastic. Let's move him aside and do the last program of excellence from the females team. Emily Clark, fantastic. The one we were just mentioning pulled off the big contract, getting over 100,000 now. And we got a program of excellence of Emily to finish things off there. That was great. Let me just move these cards aside for 1 second. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the hits in a recap. But what I did is I kind of mixed some of the cards up in here. So I'm just going to pull them together. And if I don't have all of them, I apologize. Not a big deal. All right, here we go. So the smaller hits are Travis Samhain with the gold parallel. Evan Fitzpatrick with the Program of Excellence. Emily Clark, that's a good one with the Program of Excellence. Laura Fertino. Exclusive, Nicholas Hague. Brianne Jenner with just a regular base card, which I put in the wrong pile. Megan Mickelson, another minor hit there. Zach Poirier and Brendan Perlini with the gold parallels. Brandon Hickey with the exclusive. Workshare Trey finishes off our program of excellence, and Haley's with the gold was kind of a minor hit again. So not a lot of big stuff with the insert cards, to be honest with you, but we did get a lot of big stuff with the hits, which is the best part. Let's pull them in here and see how we get. So hit number 1, we've got Nicholas Hague, which probably the smallest one out of the 4, which is pretty good because when you consider how many players are not that famous that you may pull, you always want to try and avoid that. Natalie Spooner, massive hit with the auto sticker auto, but still, that's fantastic. I'll have to do a post of all of the hits I've gotten of her. Then we got Marie-Philippe Poulin with the patch. Just fantastic players we pulled from the ladies team. Really happy with that. And then finally, Mitch Marner with the patch auto, sticker auto, but still fantastic. And it's not only that, but it's the gold version too. You can see that's the gold parallel. This is the silver base card parallel. And let's just show you the thickness of that one compared to Marie-Philippe Poulin's patch. Quite a difference. Super thick one there. Fantastic. All right, well, that's it for this pull. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a long video. I appreciate you watching the whole thing. We didn't pull any Gretzky's, any Lemieux, or any Mark Messier's, which was 3 of the bigger legend names, but we pulled most of the other legends, which was pretty cool. Let me know what you thought of this rip. Let me know which players that you've seen there were your favorites, and if you've pulled any yourself, I'd love to know which ones you pulled. We're going to end the video here with those ones. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We will catch you next time. See ya.